tonight. As I said, Fridays are kind of like a wild card, whatever I feel like playing kind of stream. So yeah, we're doing Baldur's Gate. The patch 8 just came out, which has a cross-play and has new subclasses. Now, I had played a little bit on Tuesday on my own, and I didn't really get to any of the like new subclass content on the playthrough that I was doing. So we're gonna continue doing the campaign that I've been doing on stream before, and we'll see if we can like get some of the shit going, like get some of the oh, I got mods on right now. Let me actually, that's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm planning to do like a cooperative stream, like a stream together with one of my friends who also streams on Twitch and has done Baldur's Gate before. We'll see if he's available like next. I want to see if he's available like next Friday. I'll shout him out right here. Do that really quick. But yeah, we're gonna try to stream next. Wait, is it 125 or is it 25? Fucking 1 second. Check. Let me make sure I get his freaking thing right. Should be on my. Every time I want to do a shout out, and then I fucking like, wait, do I actually know how to do it? Yeah, it's 125. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna shout out to my friend, and then yeah, hopefully like next Friday. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Let me do that shout out really quick. If it works. No, it's freaking not working. I thought I had it set up to do it, but it's not working. Fuck, man. Come on. I know I have the freaking bot supposed to do it. Whatever. Alright, anyway. He'll join next Friday, hopefully, so you'll see him then. So. But yeah, because like he's kind of the one that got me into streaming. And like he was streaming this, and then it made me go, oh, I should just start streaming. Anyway. Now, last time we went and killed this bitch because who doesn't want to kill her? And then things went completely horribly, but that was like, it was a fun stream. But let's instead, there's a freaking thing somewhere. Now I'm kind of metagaming a little bit because I know some things. And either way, like, you know, I would be like kind of looking around, right? So, or we can just like ignore this for the time being. I do know where the thing is, but I actually don't remember. So I don't actually remember where it is. There's a freaking note somewhere that you can find out like what Kaga's up to. There's like a meeting at a location. Now the thing is, I know where the location is, but I always forget where the damn journal is, the letter or whatever it is. Okay, let's just talk to Nettie then.
I see you. Give me a moment.
Now I'm playing my character generally good, so I guess I'll be freaking nice. I do not like Nettie.
It's up to her now.
I know it's like people like hate you for saying that you don't like Nettie or you don't like Jaheira. Now Jaheira's okay, but the people are like, oh, but they're like completely justified in this situation, blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't care. I just don't like them because I'm in the situation where they're. Yeah, if you guys have played this before, you know what Nettie is up to, and you know in the second act, like later on, what Jaheira does to you. And it's like, yeah, people will say like, oh, they're justified, blah blah blah, you can't hate them. And it's like, I don't care if they're right or wrong. I care that they're doing some shit that I don't like, and that I don't like them. I don't care if they're justified. I don't care if like the situation.
Just because my bedside manner's better than yours.
I don't like her because she's so shifty about it. That's what I don't like. She tricks you under the guise that she's gonna fucking help you.
Tired around the eyes, maybe.
See, like I do the thing of like in this.
And flare tattoo.
I do the thing in this stream. I mean, in this game where I'm like honest with her. I'm like, yeah, this is what's going on. But it doesn't get me honesty back, and I think that's bullshit. I don't care if it's like, oh, well, I could turn into Mind Flayer any second. She doesn't know this, blah, 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 blah. She doesn't know you're not going to change, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. If I'm upfront and honest, I say, this is a situation, please help me. And then she instead tries to trick me into killing me, fuck you. I don't give a fuck if you're, like, morally right or, like, justified or whatever. You're a bitch. Like, I came to you, I said the situation. Yeah, anyway, this is like a stream you guys watch if you actually already know like stuff that happens in the game. Cuz like yeah, I'm going to be spoiling stuff like crazy. I'm not going to be spoiling stuff like crazy. I'll try to, you know. But yeah, and when I get to a situation like I'll be like I already know like stuff that's going to happen, so all right, you know of them, can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Although you realize that's like, you know, like the most enjoyable way to watch a stream is the guy being like, oh, I already know everything that happens. But yeah, it was just commentary about I don't like her. I don't like her. Yeah, see, she brings you... See, she's already bringing you into a room where, like, you can't hurt anybody. It's a controlled situation, and then she still decides to be a fucking bitch. Like, I don't care if it's like, oh, in her situation, I do the same thing. Okay, well, I'm not in her situation. I'm in my character's situation. Yeah, see, look at this shifty-ass bitch. I'm gonna grab a poison fucking thorn. I'm gonna tell... Oh, yeah, look at me. Look at me. Fucking bitch.
I do the best I can.
No, you won't. You're not even gonna try. You're just gonna try to kill me. Fucking bitch. Yeah, I don't care if I get hate for that. I don't like people that treat situations like that.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, see, she tried to get all your friends out of the room so nobody can protect you when she kills you.
She shifts uneasily.
Yeah, fucking bitch.
Hesitating. Something's off.
Like, I was honest with you.
But first things first.
You be straight with
Tell
me.
me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
You be straight with me. Don't be shifty. Tell me what the fuck is going on. And tell me what you're planning to do to me. So I am going to be honest with her, because I'm trying to play this character like, what is like how is the right way to handle this? Don't try to hide anything from her. It's like when you go to the doctor, don't lie to the doctor, right? And like she's lying to me, but that doesn't mean I have to lie to her. You know, you try to do the right thing in the situation regardless of what the other person's doing. So I'm going to be honest with her.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How do you pick
Yeah, because
up
I
the
believe in like doing the right thing regardless of how
this was happening?
horrible the other person's acting. But yeah, like I'm telling her, I'm being straight with her, because I asked her for help.
A mind flare ship?
See, I'm being 100% honest with her. Now, granted, she is now going to use that information against me.
You've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform...
Okay, now she is straight with me. But some situations I've played it that way, and she still decides to attack you.
This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was the last resort.
It wasn't a fucking last resort, bitch. Don't fucking lie. I didn't lie to you. Don't fucking lie to me and tell me it was a last resort. You were literally planning to do that.
But I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything.
Bullshit.
Now, Do I have your word or not?
Yeah, sure, because I'm a good person unlike you.
I hope it doesn't come to that. But thank you.
Lying ass bitch.
Here.
You literally shiftily took that fucking dagger, and you were gonna stab me if I didn't tell you exactly what you wanted to hear.
Then suddenly, there's dozens.
Shut up, bitch.
Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you power, not yet.
Alright, sorry, I don't like her, so I'm just gonna skip her dialogue. So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot we don't know, so fuck you.
Folks like you,
for just like being like death sentence on me.
He didn't make it back.
I don't care if I get hate for this. I've said this opinion before about her and about. I only like Chihira now because I've actually had her join me as a companion. I don't think I got her. Not for lack of trying, but I don't think she joined me in my first campaign. So all I saw of her was just like how shitty she treats you from the beginning, and then her helping you fight. Like, anyway, as I said, I'm not actually gonna go super spoilery, but yeah. Anyway, if you know about that situation, you'll understand. All right, what do you want me to do?
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone.
Yeah, see, now you're talking like a rational human being.
You can discover what he learned.
Or dwarf or whatever you are.
Save your life. How's that sound?
Yeah, it sounds a lot better than you just deciding you're gonna kill me.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the... I wish I could take all I can say for sure. Good luck out there.
Remember your oath. You're one to fucking talk, bitch. Alright. Good thing. Oh, bless you. Bless you. It's just allergies, right? It's so bad. Like, yeah, we're like in the bowels of spring right now. Like, it was freaking bad today. My sinuses like explode. It's awful. I've been saying I should see like an ENT for like years now. Alright, yeah, I don't know why I always forget where this game bitch. Like, I think I've only done it once. I think I always forget where what's her face is damn. Oh, why is this bug is still happening? They said they fixed it, but it's still happening. There we go. You have to like do that before you can do that. You have to close the door and reopen it before you can walk through the door. They said they fixed it, and it was. I've noticed a lot of bugs with this game. They'll like say that it's fixed, and then it'll be fixed, and then like you're playing the game, and then it's not fixed again, and then you're playing it again, and it's not fixed. Yeah, see, look, see, they said that they fixed this. Like, you'll be playing the game, they say they fixed it, and then it's fixed, and then a little while later you're playing it, it's not fixed, and then you're playing again and it is fixed, and then you're playing it again and it's not fixed. Like, this one I think has been broken ever since they fixed it. Like, it was broken, then they fixed it, and it was fixed for a little while, but then ever since it's been broken again, it's been broken. Like, you're supposed to be able to click through the door, but then you can't do it. See? I think there's like a hidden drawer somewhere, man. Where is it? I don't know. I don't think you actually need to find the note. I'm pretty sure if you already know where to go and you go to that, or even if you don't already know where to go, I'm pretty sure if you just go to that location, things still work. So yeah, we'll just ignore that for now. It's kind of metagamey anyway. To be like, oh, I already know where the note is, and I'm gonna look for the note, and then I'm gonna do it. It's like hard to avoid that. I mean, definitely a lot of my other playthroughs, I just kind of do whatever I know to do, but Now, do we have... Okay, so I'm on a cleric. It actually would be fun to try out Death Domain. What am I a cleric of? Am I a cleric of Tempest or... I mean, not Tempest. Oh, you know, I forgot. So I said I'm playing like a good character, but actually I'm pretty sure I'm a fucking Talos. Talos is actually not... I think I got it confused. I think I was gonna go for a tier one. No, Talos is actually the one where it's like chaos is a thing and it's unavoidable, so I think my like D&D lore is not super solid. So apparently I'm not playing this consistently at all. I think I did that a couple times because I only play this camp. I only play this save when I'm actually like streaming. So I literally just I think forgot a couple times. Yo, Master Pokemon, what's up? This is my like third. I think this is only like third time I've been streaming this. It's gonna be really hard to maintain any consistency in how I play. Fine, I'm good. How are you? You're good? I'm good too. Man, my brain is not braining today. Sometimes I get like my brain just starts. There's a problem with streaming sometimes. I start talking about something, I distract myself, I get way off topic, I get on a rant, I do something, and then I'm like trying to get my brain back to where it was. But other than that, I'm good. I just get like carried away by something. Like I just got carried away talking about Nettie's character and how much I hate her. The other problem is like not remembering what the fuck I was doing last time. Oh, Nettie. So there's a yeah. I said that with like without giving you like any context. So the beginning, like just a little bit ago, I was talking to this character named Nettie. She's it's Nettie like a you know, like the nettle plant, like Nettle. It's like that except it's with an I, so it's like Nettie. So basically, in this game, you have a mind flayer tadpole in your head, and like you're looking for somebody to help you to like with your condition. And people suggest talking to her. Actually, where they're like, there's another druid who's supposed to be here, who's Hausen. He could help you, but unfortunately he's not here. Go talk to Nettie. So you talk to Nettie, and you like literally, even if you're like completely upfront with her about your situation, she'll grab a frickin' like poison like thorn and be like shiftily like oh, here's the poison thorn. You totally didn't see me grab the poison thorn. And then she'll be like asking you questions about it, and even if like in this playthrough I was apparently answered the right way, and so she was like, oh well, I guess I won't kill you, I'll be honest with you since you were honest with me. But like in other times I've answered honestly and she still like attacks you. She's just like shifty as shit. I'm like, I get the situation is like really bad, and like okay, she doesn't know she doesn't know that like I'm okay right now, so she just thinks like, oh, I could literally turn into a mind flayer any minute. I'm like, then kill me when I become a mind flayer. Like don't or don't even do that, just be fucking straight with me. So yeah, I don't like her, and I know I'll get hate because I literally know I will get hate for that, because I know that I made that that opinion before, and people like I did it on Reddit or something. I commented about like not liking her and not liking Chihira because they're both in those situations. It's a difficult situation, and they treat you with like the utmost hostility and deception. And it's like, I understand that it's a shitty situation. It's a hard decision to make, but I still just do not approve of a character who's supposed to be like a good character treating you with utter fucking disdain and hostility just because they don't know the whole situation. I'm like, if you don't know the whole situation, that's all the more reason you shouldn't jump on being a complete and utter bitch. You don't know the whole situation. So yeah, that's just like her character for me. And then Jahira is like a similar situation. I only ended up liking, she's a character you meet like later on. And I only ended up liking her more because she actually ends up joining me. Like, I think on my first playthrough, she didn't join me. So I didn't really get the chance to, like, get to know her character better and, like her more. But yeah, like, the initial scene that you meet her character is very much like Nettie's situation, where she's just like, oh, you have a mind flayer parasite. I'm just gonna treat you like an utter and total, like, fucking, like, monster without knowing anything else about the situation. Actually, it's even worse with Jahira because you go to the... I can't believe people try to defend her. Because you go to like the camp, and like I get she's trying to protect these people, and if you are one of the bad people, which she does have every assumption to assume that you're one of the bad people, but like literally somebody vouches for you. Like literally one of the tiefling like if you saved the tieflings, literally one of the tiefling kids is like, oh no, this guy's fine, he saved us, and she still ignores that and still like is about to kill you. So yeah, it's just completely crazy. I don't know how anyone can defend Jahira. I at least understand people defending Nettie because yeah, like she doesn't know you could literally turn into like a mind flayer. I still think that she's way too shifty about it, especially when you're like up front with her and she's still trying to like deceive you. But Jahira, there's absolutely no excuse for that because like literally the tiefling kid speaks up for you and she's still like, oh no, fuck you, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? And it's not until anyway, anyway. But yeah, I know I'm gonna get hate for that because when I commented that on like a Reddit thread, I got like downvoted to absolute hell. Like people are like, ah, how dare you, ah, like just treating me like I was an asshole. I'm like, dude, you're stupid. That's okay. Let me see. Dude, I just get so freaking distracted by myself. And I don't play this, I don't stream this often enough. Well, hopefully if my friend starts streaming it with me, I'll start streaming it, or maybe on like Fridays, I don't know. We'll see. It's just when I've done the stream of this in the past, I haven't really done like a whole lot of traction for it, so. But the problem is, yeah, streaming it like not often is making it very difficult to remember what the fuck I was doing. I think probably my best course is just to go out and like head toward. Oh, I forgot this situation. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna shut up.
Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca.
Alright, so let's just pretend what I didn't do before. Because my...
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
So one of the inconsistencies that I was saying earlier is I'm a cleric on this. But I'm a cleric of Talos. But because I only played this like 3 freaking times, I forgot that I'm a cleric of Talos. I think I was getting it confused with... Because I think when I made this character, I was debating between doing, debating about doing a cleric of Tyr, which would be, like, good and law and justice and everything. So I've been playing it like that, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm a cleric of Talos, actually, who's supposed to be, like, just based on my, like, very, very not good understanding, my very rudimentary understanding of this shit from what I read on here, is supposed to be, and I think it's also associated with the bitch queen, maybe even from like Act 3. I'm not sure, but it's supposed to be like that everything is like chaotic, and you're supposed to just kind of embrace that. So I don't know. I'd have to do more. So let's just act like I didn't act like a cleric of Tyr, which I'm not. I'm a cleric of Talos.
I'm not afraid. Chosen by the absolute, I am.
I don't know.
Oh, bless you, all right.
Just see what happens.
Come, you little beast.
I have to look that up. Let me look that up like real quick, because I don't even know what I'm role playing here. Talos D&D. Talos. Here we go. Here's a little bit of D&D. Forgotten Realms lore. Yes, storms, fires, earthquakes, tornadoes, destruction. Talos, known long ago as Koza, was the Faerunian greater deity of storms and destruction. Yeah, I was playing it completely wrong. I was getting it confused. Storm Lord was the destructive force of nature and leader of the gods of fury, whose self-serving dogma demanded utter obedience from his priests, instructing them to spread destruction where they might. So yeah, I was completely off base. Because I think originally I was planning to do Talos. To do. God damn, all these names sound too similar. I was originally planning to do like a Tyr paladin. Priest. Because I was interested about like some like interaction with what's his face. But then I decided not to do that because I didn't want to do the whole playthrough just based on like one bit of lore.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible or boring.
Alright, I don't care about that motherfucker. Can I talk to... One second. Let me see if I can go... Don't even talk to this little shit. Because it's a whole... Speaking of NPCs that I hate... It becomes like a whole big clusterfuck if you just even talk to that kid. Okay, apparently dwarf is not small enough. I guess you have to be halfling or gnome. Yeah, even talking to this kid is a clusterfuck. It will ruin your entire Act 1, so don't do it. Does this guy have anything interesting to say? You know, I missed like some important interactions because...
Those dirt kisses would let us die for us.
Yeah, because if you try to talk to like every NPC, you'll mostly get stuff like that. But then if you don't talk to every NPC, then you'll miss stuff like Roland. Roland is like apparently has a whole freaking character arc. Some of the tieflings were over here talking, and if you talk to them, it's like a whole story arc. But if you don't talk to them, you miss like a whole story arc. Yeah, Roland down here. Oh, I don't remember if I talked to him on this playthrough. I think the problem is I have so many playthroughs that I can't keep track of what I've done.
Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Now, I don't know what I would do in this situation. Let's see. You're doing the right thing. Probably not. Why the rush to leave?
You don't understand.
I don't know.
My apprentice.
I don't have to be complete like chaos destruction douchebag, but that is apparently my deity.
The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I'd probably be interested in that.
For a young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Good idea. Powerful acquaintances never hurt.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Okay, now I don't know what actually would happen from that result. I know that normally if you want to see their like story arc, you have to convince them to stay. So that probably won't result in that. But again, I'm trying to play like my character, even though I haven't so far done it correctly. I feel like I would be interested in that. Now, did I agree to help them?
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far gone, so we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Do not be so. I can only hope you see.
So I mean, I don't want to play this as like like an evil playthrough though. Like I can be Talos and self-serving and destruction. I don't have to be like completely evil. I feel like you could play it kind of neutral. Especially if it involves watching destruction play out. I don't know. I don't know enough about like the lore. That's how I think I'm gonna play it. So either way, we have to leave. We spent a good enough amount of time wasted just shitting around here. Let's go. I mean, usually I kind of figure out how I'm going to play my character as I go. Because, which sometimes doesn't work out great. Like, so my first playthrough I ever did, all the way through, was a drow wizard. And I from the beginning, I didn't necessarily want to play him like evil. But I didn't want to play him like necessarily like a Seldarine drow either. Like, I didn't want to play him like a good drow. I just didn't want to play him as necessarily a like evil drow. I kind of wanted to play him kind of neutral, because the last like time that I actually played D&D in real life, I had a drow wizard, and that's what I wanted to go with, was like a very much like a true neutral character. And I never really I mean, that campaign got cut short, so this was kind of like I got to live out that character in this game. But yeah, it ended up being very inconsistent because as I said, I didn't want to play him pure evil. I wanted to play him kind of neutral. But then, when you run into the situation with the tieflings, like, I came in this game blind, and I didn't know that there was a choice. Like, I didn't know you could, like, I didn't really know that not helping the tieflings was an option. So, I kind of, like... So I kind of feel like the game, I kind of felt like I let the game force me to help the tieflings, which then made my character seem kind of good. But then I also made like a lot of like kind of evil choices, and I did a lot of like self-serving stuff. So then later I kind of like, you know, what do they call it? You kind of like retconned it by being like, oh, well, I guess my character is like a drow, and that he feels superior, and he seeks out, like, he's power hungry and self-serving. But, like, maybe he also has, like, a bit of a hero complex. Like, he's not very good at being a hero. I think I actually ended up getting a lot of the tieflings killed, like, later on in the campaign. And so I feel like I kind of made it make sense, you know, because he didn't really, he's just not really, he's not the hero type. Like, he was destined to be a villain. So, yeah, I mean, it's at least, like, a more interesting dynamic. I don't generally like to play pure evil or pure good.
I don't think he's conscious.
The only character I really played straight was my druid, which is my second playthrough. I played him generally very, like, straightforward, you know, hero type. But, yeah, mostly I've been playing kinda neutral. I like morally complex characters. Like, even I'm working through a dirge playthrough right now, and I am kind of going, like, murder hobo, evil, but, like, the way that I got there, I feel like is more interesting. It was basically, like, I started off trying to be, like, a resist dirge because I played a paladin. I played, like, a morally good paladin that was also a dark urge. So he started off being like, I'm going to do the right thing despite what the voice in my head says. And then there's a certain event that happens in this game, whether you like it or not, and he realized, oh shit, I actually like this. because of the dirge, and then he starts doing evil stuff, and then yeah, it's kind of gone. It's basically foregone at that point. He doesn't really try to resist after that. He kind of goes evil, but it's still an interesting dynamic, because I guess he still has his, like, you know, maybe he still plays like he's a paladin, you know.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
But
The injured man
the
locks eyes with you. A parasite rides in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will. He. Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother. He was chosen. Like you.
So basically, this guy thinks you're a true soul because he recognizes the parasite. But this is like a whole cult. You're not actually part of it. He just thinks you are because you have the parasite. But my character, if he's doing this destruct, he might like this. Power and destruction. Let me just first say... Alright, what happened to your brother exactly?
Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
Now, see, part of the problem with playing a character that doesn't care about bad things happening is it's like, as I said, like, that's what happened to my first playthrough. Like, I was supposed to be playing like a neutral character, but then it's like a neutral character wouldn't be interested in helping the tieflings. But if you don't know that there's an alternative, then you're like, well, you have to make some sort of justification to play the game. Like, if your character's just completely uninterested in helping or doing anything, like, it's hard to play a neutral character, because you're like, okay, if your character's not interested in helping anybody, then you're never gonna do any of the content in the game. So, like, I think I was playing on a different character, and I was trying to play him kind of neutral, like kind of devil may care. So this was like interesting to see how to play it out. This character, I think I'm probably more interested. I think on that character I had them go after the owl bear, and then and I kind of got them killed, and then I ended up killing it. Well, I don't know if this character would be interested in the owl bear at all. But then it's like, how do you make it work? What if I ask about the
I don't know
fugitives?
what they look like, but
I don't know.
anyone who
To
survives
collect
the crash is
information.
bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Let me say, perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the druid
I
Halsin.
don't know any druids.
No, they don't know. Well, if I like to embrace chaos and destruction, maybe I would just be like, you fucking found me.
You! Brenna! Kill him!
Yeah. I don't know. Embrace the chaos. Well, motherfuckers, you found me. I guess that's what we'll do. I don't remember how I spec'd Asterion. See, that's like the biggest thing I never remember from playthrough to playthrough is how I built stuff differently. Cause I'll like mess around with different things. Also, wait a minute. Is the... No, I was just thinking there's this like cache over there. I've missed it before, or I missed it in my first playthrough. It's completely unrelated to what I'm doing right now. But all right, that's fine. Done. What is this? What do I have freaking prepared here? Let me just remind myself what the fuck I'm doing. I guess I'm going wisdom and strength. So I guess I'm kind of going going melee. All right, we're just gonna hit him.
No time for mercy.
My strength is not like very high right now, but it works. Now, I believe that we can pick up his Mind Flare Parasite, and that will be interesting for us. Let me see. If you guys have not played this before, there's something interesting here.
Within the corpse. It calls to you.
He has a parasite. We're still connecting with his parasite even though he's dead.
Something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Now I don't think we can use it quite yet if we do it, but let your body guide you. Welcome the influence. Yep, so we have a parasite specimen.
Forget it for now. The less I think about that thing swimming about in my skull, the happier I'll be.
Alright, now let's turn south.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers.
Oh yeah, so we did get Will.
We shall find a way forward.
Do I have the multi-party thing? Oh, do have the multi-party thing on. I'm probably not going to use it on this though. We'll just stick with the 4. I added a mod where you can have more than 4 companions, but we'll keep this, like, I do have mods, but we'll keep this a little bit more traditional than the other ones I've been kind of fucking around on.
Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion we find.
Now there is something interesting about this corpse.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
I mean, obviously if you play this game already, this is like the most obvious shit, but... These marks are strange. Do you recognize them, Astarion? Astarion?
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire.
A vampire?
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious.
A vampire, you say?
But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
If you say so, buddy. Alright, so I think the, oh man, how many jokes have been made about about Astarion, about this situation? If you know, you know. And if you don't know, I don't know. How the fuck? So I think, how the fuck do you get to the, I only did this once and I don't remember how to get to it. The freaking cache up there. I think you have to go like here. This way, maybe? Down here? Here, let's go down. I'm gonna go down first. So honestly, this might be the first character that I play that does nothing in regards to the tieflings. Like, I'm just interested in finding Hausen. I do actually want to find Hausen, though. I won't be doing something else. But I might do the whole, I don't really care what happens either way. Regardless of, aside from Hausen. I may not actually give a fuck. Now, is this how I get up here? There's... Yeah, I don't remember how you... This is how I missed it the first time. There's a lot of stuff that's easy to miss. Especially if, like, you... It's so funny, though. I thought I was being so thorough and completionist the first time I played this game. I'm like, I'm gonna check every nook and cranny. I still missed so freaking much, dude. I missed so freaking much in this game. Oh, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. See, there's a little platform there. I mean, not like a little cliff over here. Now, the only reason I'm doing this is like, oh, you're like, how would you even know about this? Well, because you do find a thing that mentions the cache. It's just like very easy to forget about because I feel like this is like so easy to miss unless you're looking for it. Like, you might see the marker on the map, but you probably might not think very much of it. Because, like, it's very forgettable that you even know that the cache is there because it's literally just like you find it. I believe you find the note down here, and there's not very much of like a mention of it. It's just like you just get a little pop-up that says that there's a, or like if you read it, it says that there's a cache somewhere. Or like it's very easy to miss. Or it's very easy to forget about. But I do technically know about it from reading that and getting the coordinates. Now I don't remember what kind of things are guarding this. There's definitely a fight here. I'll save. And I don't remember what it is that it attacks you. I've only done this like one other time, I think. Oh, well, I mean...
What
hello.
place is this?
Not what I was talking about, but...
A path to redemption? Or a road
not what
to
I remembered.
damnation? Not to say, for your journey is just beginning.
Hello, Raphael.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Pretty words. If you want to threaten me, don't disguise it.
Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere.
You know what's funny, though?
for my taste.
Like, you're stuck in this conversation with him and you have to say, like, you're not interested or whatever. But I feel like if I, in the real world, if I ran into a guy who started, like, talking to me like that, I would just walk away. I'd be like, not interested, not interested. I would just keep walking. I wouldn't even stop to listen to him. Because in real life, when people start talking to you like that, you're like, you want something from me, and you just treat them like a fucking salesman. Which he is. He's a salesman. You just not interested. Sorry. Sometimes I don't even like respond to those people. If they like, oh, they come up to me, talking to me, I'll just ignore them and just keep walking. Like honestly, he is kind of a charming character, but like I didn't find anything intriguing at all from him in this first encounter. Like later on, I feel like he becomes more charming or more interesting. But like right now, you're just like, what do you want, dude? What do you want, man? Like what do you want?
Tut, tut. No need for that crude cutlery of yours. As you can see, I'm amply provisioned. This is the house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake.
Yeah, if this randomly happened in the middle of my day, I would just be like,
just be your last.
I wouldn't even be interested in the food. I love food and I like eating food, but if this just randomly happened in the middle of my day and there's like a feast, I'd be like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? What do you want?
Are you not entertained?
Not really.
Well, far be it from me to disappoint.
Oh my god! He's a devil! Oh my god!
What's better than a devil, you don't know?
I mean, yeah, you're a salesman, dude. Of course you're a devil.
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I don't know. I don't feel like he's a very good salesman in this first encounter. Like, nothing he says is interesting. Like...
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul.
Honestly, I find him kind of, like, boring in this first encounter. I definitely remember the first time I ran into him, I'm like,
very little.
you're just saying a lot of nothing. You're saying a lot of words.
Two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
Like, he just needs to get straight to the point. If he doesn't know how to lure you in with interest, he just needs to come out just from the very beginning and just be like, you got a tadpole, I can fix it. Boom. Like, and then if you don't trust him, then he can try to, like, win you over. But I feel like he should start with that, because the pitch up to that point is not interesting.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still,
He needs a stronger hook. Like, literally, he meets you and he's like, just starts saying random poetry and then being like, the cat and the mouse. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, my guy?
and steal, exhaust every possibility.
You're supposed to start with the hook
And when
and then
whittled down to the
start talking
despair,
and trying to convince me. You don't start off with like random nonsense that I don't even know what you're talking about and hope that I stay around long enough that you get to the point.
such a tease.
It's like he kind of has his sales tactics backwards. It only works out for him because he's literally a devil and he can literally just trap you here until you can listen to him.
By all means, although what?
Yeah, I mean, I do like his character does become more interesting later, but like at this point in the game, I'm just like, you're just interrupting my adventure with just like boring, like not even good poetry. And yes, I know. He was like, oh, they know how to write in Cormier. I'm like, that wasn't really very good. the cat and the claw came down and that was that. That's not a very good, that's not even a good rhyme.
Believe me, that was a devil's equivalent of serenades and roses.
He didn't do it very good. I don't know. As a writer, I just think I don't think he starts off with like a strong sales pitch until he says, "You got a tadpole in your head." Like which isn't even a result of doing a skillful sales pitch. It's just that's just the situation. That's just it. Like he's basically just telling you the fact at that point.
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it. Admittedly, it's an area in which I have a modicum of expertise. And, based on the evidence before us, it's hard to imagine any other motivation. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness.
Yeah, no shit.
Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, we say for now, remember his...
I don't know. I feel like they just dragged this on too much. There's really like nothing to go on at this point. It's just like, you don't make a deal with the devil. You don't make a deal with the devil. If the devil is gonna do it, the devil wants something from you. There's gonna be a catch. It's like, no shit. I feel like it's just too, it drags on too much. I don't really feel like I need every companion character's commentary on whether or not you should. Yeah, it wasn't very interesting to begin with. As I said, it becomes more interesting once you actually know a little bit more. But at this point, it's just like, okay, and yeah, it's literally a very straightforward situation. He's a devil. He's offering you something. Obviously, he wants something in return. Obviously, there's a catch. That's it. I don't think it needs like a whole diatribe about it. It's very, very simple and very, very straightforward until you know more. But yeah. Yeah, it's not that I'm even necessarily. I didn't even think about whether I was thinking this was a criticism of. I don't even see it as a criticism of the game necessarily when I was talking about it. Because as I said, he is an interesting character, and the situation that as it develops is interesting. But yeah. That was just my train of thought in this moment is I do remember when I first ran into him in my very first campaign, which as I said, I was completely blind and just being like, what the fuck are you on about, dude? You obviously want something, but you're not doing a very good job of intriguing me. I guess we can just still go fight the fucking owlbear. I mean, experience is experience, I guess. We do need some experience. Oh, there's a whole thing over there, right? Oh, heavy stone, I don't need that. That's for something. Why did this go to my wares? I said send to camp. I'm pretty sure I said send to camp. Alright, let's save real quick. What do I even got? Do I Let me prepare my spells. I don't know what I have freaking. Is this a bug? This has been happening since patch 8. Since I downloaded patch 8. I'm like getting this weird duplicate spell list thing glitch. This says this is not even prepared. It's on my thing, but it says it's not even prepared. Is that like an always prepared thing? Because you do have some things that are always prepared as a cleric. This is definitely bugged right now. But do I care about anything else? Hold person is good. Okay, yeah, these are the ones that are always prepared. Since they don't say not prepared. This one says spell is not prepared. Okay. Do I want to use warning bonds? I don't. Let's see. Do I even have Shadow Hearts? Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with what I have for now. There's nothing I want to like get rid of off of here.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
I do have wisdom. Fail. I got some inspiration. Oh man, that's some bad fucking rolls, dude.
You can only surmise the obvious. The owlbear is out for blood.
I'm not gonna use all my inspiration up on that. Now survival is also wisdom. This is charisma, which I don't have, but I do have guidance. Let's just try to back away. How many chances does it give you?
The owlbear stares, but doesn't move to attack. The way out seems clear.
No, I didn't necessarily want to do that. Let me... Oops. But maybe it'll at least allow me to sneak up on him. Oh, I didn't do aid. Let me do aid before I get into combat. And then... Oh, he already saw me, damn it. Oh, but he's not, okay. Well, he's at least... Oh, no, he isn't, okay. He isn't hostile, at least. Okay.
Do the unexpected. Into the shadows.
To strike.
Action surge, yes. Nice. That's humanoid enemies. Slow him down. Ow. You're going into a rage, man. Oosh. Yeah, ow.
On my way.
Have a freaking like runaway runaway spell. Okay, but using my action.
from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
Now, this might seem counterintuitive to someone who follows a god of destruction, but I have my reason.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
So in case you didn't catch that, I chose to not kill the cub. As I said, might seem counterintuitive to a destructive... To put it simply, to put it in a way that you could predict, potentially, you actually are, if you kill it, you're actually ending a potential future stream of destruction. Like, it's destruction right now. It's like this much destruction right now, but then it's like this much destruction, potential destruction later on. So it seems counterintuitive. I have another reason beyond this, but it's spoilers. So yeah, killing something like an owlbear, even as a cub, is ending the future potential for much more destruction, which is a tiny bit of destruction now. Yeah, that's just that's how I'm gonna put it.
Time to see what's this devil Raphael fools. You still
I really don't care everyone's opinions about
when I am
Raphael.
I will take my Queen Vlaakith, his head as a trophy.
Well, we have no dragons at our disposal now, I'm afraid.
I will sit astride one. It is only a matter of time. I will ride a red dragon. I will wield the silver sword, and I will conquer every layer of hell should my queen command it.
I actually would like to see that.
The Ghaik are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Wish I had a bag of holes.
Short sword? What's staring at right now? I like to give him 2 short swords as soon as I can. Okay, he already has them.
Tread lightly.
Alright. There's also an egg.
Let's hope for gold.
What do I have? What am I wearing right now? Anything interesting?
Well, in it.
I could take this. So the thing about this is not like one of the best things. It's one of the things that has like a positive and a negative. I think it's worth it like early on if you're not fighting like. I guess it's worth it early on if you're not fighting a lot of beasts. I don't know. I think I did use this for like a little bit, but it's just you generally don't want stuff that has like a bunch of negative shit on it too. Anyway.
But my magic.
Can he learn this? 100 gold. How much I got?
What to do?
Anyway, it's not really important right now. Does she have that ring of flinging? Yes, nice.
Get going. With haste.
I did my short rest already. I might do a long rest so I can check on my other companions.
Tiring business, isn't it? Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest. Gives me a chance to talk to you about something. Well, rather important.
Rather important, no
We've
less.
been on the road together for
All
a
right.
while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles.
I don't like this
Ever
girl.
since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable.
I don't like this gal. Where's this
But when
going,
you got
buddy?
Baldur to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Enough with the flattery. Where's this going?
I was being quite sincere,
Yeah, I know he doesn't like that. I did remember it says
The
Gale
reason I
disapproves,
make
but
a
I don't
point of
care.
saying this is that I've grown
That's how I feel
confident
about
enough
that.
to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat.
Oh, you're a cat
You see,
lady?
I have this condition.
Oh, you're a
Very
cat
different
lady.
from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
It's deadly to be a cat lady?
No, nothing like that. Though if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
What happens if you don't consume these artifacts?
I'll spare you the finer details, but it begins with a simple biological deterioration, muscle spasms, disorientation, a slight ringing in the ears, and, if left for too long, catastrophe.
Ooh, I like
Days since I last
catastrophe.
consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
I don't know, man. You kind of had me at catastrophe. I worship a god of destruction. I fail to see why you need me to help you with this. You've done fine without me so far.
A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense. The manner of artifacts I need are not often found waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prise them from the hands of violent ne'er-do-wells. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Honestly, that sounds terrible. I see no upside to this for me.
Then I suggest you look closer. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. Far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please.
That's a good point.
Trust me.
Okay. For now,
Could be the difference between life and death.
I can use a wizard. For now, I can use a wizard, I suppose. Alright, I have powerful magic in my possession already. Take what you need.
You're slightly ahead of me there. As yet, my condition is stable. No need to consume anything. When the
Well,
time
thanks for
comes,
wasting my
I won't
time, buddy.
hesitate to call on you all the belongings you were generous enough to offer. I know the allure magic artifacts hold. I understand their value and their power. All this to say, well, if I may be so bold, I hope I can count on you.
Thanks for wasting my time there, buddy. Oh, please, please, please give me an magical artifact. Oh, please, I need a magical artifact. Oh, please, I need a magical artifact. Here you go, you can have one. Oh, I don't need it right now, buddy. Thanks, though. Oh, please, please give me a magical artifact. It's very urgent. It's very urgent. Okay, have one, have one. Oh, I don't need it right now. Thanks, though. What is this chest? Oh! Oh! Oh, it blew up on me! Oh! Alright, I guess we shouldn't touch that again, huh? Now, if you don't know anything about this chest, what would you do with it? You want what's inside, right? I want what's inside. What does this say? What does this book say? A dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddesses Saloon and Shar, After saloon ignite. Okay, blah blah blah. Too long. Boring. What's over here? Anything? All right, so I changed my mind. I'm gonna act dumb like I haven't played this game before. A prayer dedicated to Saloon, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiding's blessings and share in her bounty. Interesting.
The prayer sheet with the same symbol as the one on the chest.
The same symbol as the one on the chest.
Now there's a blood
Oh,
around,
I wasn't.
and he might be right.
I wasn't trying to talk to you there, buddy.
I'm not about to throw. He reminds me of creatures like them. Don't play games unless they know they can win.
You might not be able to outfox him, but I will.
Oh, will you? Because you've got it all figured out.
There's nothing really to figure out right now. We don't know anything except that he wants something and that I... That's it. I don't know why we're doing all this conjecturing when there's nothing to be known right now. When we know more, then we can know more. When we know more, we can talk more. Until then, the conjecture is kind of fucking useless there, bud. Yeah, that worked. Right. Wait, this has an effect? No, this doesn't have an effect. Yeah, I just don't like the conjecturing about stuff that we have no reason to conjecture about right now. It's kind of dumb. Actually, I don't really need that because I have this nice disengage skill. Who should we give this to? Let's give it to Lae'zel. She won't provoke opportunity attacks below 50% health. Nice.
Step forward.
Can I jump? Can I do the jumpy jump? No. Can I do the jump? I know who can do the jump. We're just gonna go to camp. I don't know if I got a quick travel point yet or not, but yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So I was telling you the subclasses. Let me see if I can. How about I do Death Domain? So cleric has Death Domain cleric, and this Asterion has Swashbuckler. Rogue has Swashbuckler. Wizard has Bladesinger, and Lae'zel has. Why don't we just do? We can do all of them. How about we just try all of them? I'm trying a couple of them on a different thing, but let's just try them.
We meet. I shall be here in thy camp. For whenever thou hast
I haven't talked to him yet, apparently.
And should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave somewhat body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Bless you. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Can you help me change my class?
As thou desire.
Alright, so we're going Death Domain. Oh, actually... Okay, never mind. I'm not doing Death Domain, because I'm Tempest Domain, because that works with Talos. I changed my mind. But we didn't save it. Well, we can cancel it. Did that still charge me for it? If I cancel it? No. Okay, good. Alright, so then let's make... Actually, I'm not gonna do Swashbuckler on him. I'm trying that on a different one. We'll do Bladesinger.
My pleasure.
I haven't tried Bladesinger yet. Well, technically I haven't tried any of them yet because I haven't really made enough progress, but high enough level, whatever. Let's do Bladesinger.
I shall be here in thy camp. As thou...
Still Wizard. I never fucking use Mage Hand. I'm just gonna... Ooh, what if I give him the corpse explosion? I mean, if I'm not gonna make a Death Domain Cleric, I'm gonna take the fucking... It's a cantrip, too. I'm gonna take Corpse Explosion on him. Since I'm not doing Death Domain Cleric, which would normally get it. Shield. Dude, I never use Fog Cloud. I don't really like Witch Bolt all that much either. Sleep's useful at some early levels for a little while, but I don't know what we got right now. Let's do, actually Enhanced Sleep might be worth it. I'm going to take Enhanced Sleep. Oh wait, no, I need Magic Missile, 1 second. Alright, then I don't care about Sleep, then. And I don't care about Witch Bolt either, actually. I know people always say it's good because you can like recast it without using another spell slot, but it just does it like at least at low level. I don't know. I never really used it at higher levels very much, so I don't know if it does like better damage later, but it really doesn't do really doesn't, like I was using it like literally the other day and I was like, this it doesn't really do shit. Like, you can use it, like, every turn, but it does such little damage that I'm like, it's not really worth it. Now, where the fuck is Mistra? I thought Mistra was on here. Oh, here she is. This mod isn't really important. It just lets you choose a deity. I don't really find it's relevant most of the time. But... Now, what does a frickin'... What stat does a Bladesinger actually use? Do you need a different thing, or does it go based on your int? Let me just see. It's proficiency bonus, armor class, movement speed, acrobatics, with constitution saving throws, light armor, performance, proficiency with a bunch of weapons, extra attacks, extra blade song. Okay, but what stat does it use? Do I need something other than intelligence? You can't wear medium or heavy armor or shields. Must be wielding dagger, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of important to know which shit I'm using. What stat does it use? That's kind of important, no? I don't know why. Bladesinger stats. What freaking stats, bro? Bless you. Bless you! Oh, I didn't realize Shocking Grasp is... The point is to be able to run away. I've always just used it if I happen to be melee range. But the point is to disable reaction attacks. Anyway, that's unrelated. Bro, what fucking stats do I need? What the fuck? Okay, they're saying Dex and Intelligence should both be 16. Primary build, increase Intelligence, increases your bonus from Blade Song. Dex will give Amazing Start with weapons beforehand while increasing AC. Oh, they're saying to you should use the Infernal Rapier. I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, it might happen, but It's not very clear if it's saying it uses dex or int, or if it only uses int if you use the. These people just needed. I don't know why they're not just getting to the point. I just want to know what fucking stat I use. You need to have a high dexterity for AC and more reliable melee attacks. But you also... So I guess they doesn't use intelligence for your shit, so... Alright. So we're gonna do dex instead of con, I guess. I don't need charisma. I don't know why they always... Why the companions' default stats are fucked, but... Alright, int and dex... No, that's just, you only make it 16 and 17. I hate the uneven shit. I don't need strength, right? Con, I guess. I'm just gonna do 15 and 17. I hate the evens at first because, like, if you're only going for one stat, even is fine, but yeah, I like to have two odds so you can go 1 and 1 on your first ability improvement to get them even, and then from there you can go. I feel like that makes it easier. If it's on 16, it's going to be awkward because it's going to be 18 and 17, which is fucking weird. I guess we'll just put into charisma or something. That's fine. I don't know what level I got to, 2 or 3. Alright. Blade Song. Blade Singing. So you get Blade Song, proficiency in light armor and performance. Proficiency, yeah, performance. Actually, charisma was good. You also gain proficiency with daggers, sickles, swords, rapiers, scimitars, and longswords. Blade Song gives a bonus to AC and movement speed. And gain advantage on acrobatics and... Okay. Okay, so I guess that's why you need dex, because... Blade Song doesn't actually give you the ability to... I think... I'm going to take Chromatic Orb, because I think it's better than I realized, because you can do certain elemental... Because I always just use the Thunder, because the Thunder does more damage than the other ones, but I never thought about the utility of it being able to give you any element of... Any elemental... Like, it give you any element of offensive spell. Expeditious Retreat could be good if I don't get, like, Shocking Grasp. But we'll take, I really don't care about Witch Bolt. Oh, some of these spells are from, like, mods. I do like the mods that give you more spells. Some of them are kind of stupid, but some of them are cool. I'll take... I might take Frost Fingers, cold damage. And then we're gonna use, pick the blade-based weapon you'd like to use as your principal weapon, replacing your quarterstaff. You'll be able to channel magic through it during combat. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm probably gonna go short sword. People say, like, they think it says rapier because it does more it does the most damage. But since you can't use a shield, I'm gonna say I'm gonna end up doing dual wielding. Dual wielding is usually better unless you're using a shield, and you can't dual wield rapiers. So even if it's better damage in the short run, in the long run, dual short swords would be better, I think. And I think it's a dual long swords if you have dual wielding feat. I don't think I've ever used that really. Unfortunately, I have like a whole lot of spells I can grab right now. I would like to use magic missile, but actually, you know, I always use shield and mage armor, but do I really need both of those? I like to have both of those. I don't know if it's redundant. I guess I don't really need enhanced leap right now. We'll take magic missile. Long Strider is something that's, because it's ritual cast, it's nice to just cast on your whole party at all times. Underrated. So yeah, now we got 18 int and 16 dex. That's pretty solid. Would probably go 18 dex next. Okay, I did get to level 3. Alright, let's learn Misty Step, definitely. And, ooh, I wonder if no, that's concentration. I was gonna say magic weapon might pair nicely, but concentration is a waste. I think. I'll go, don't I already have Crown of Madness? Alright, I'm gonna go, oh, Shadow Blade might work pretty well with Blade Singing? Maybe? I'll try it. Okay, there we go, that worked out. I have Chromatic or let me, no, I don't need Enhanced Leap right now. Let me do Frost Fingers. Alright, this should be fun. Let me see if let me move some stuff around. Long Strider, Magic Missile, Blade Song. Oh, I can't use the shield, right? Camp. Okay, they do start me off with the short sword, so I don't need that. That's good. Okay, that's pretty solid. And then, do I want to, let me save it really quick. And I think I'm also gonna do Lae'zel. Oh, you know, I can make Shadowheart a Death Domain, but I don't know if I'll use her because I'm already a cleric. I probably don't need to use her. Never mind.
I shall be here in my camp, as thou did.
So it's Arcane Archer. Do you probably want archery then? And then, yeah, strengthen, Arcane Archer, should I just go pure dex? Or do you also want to be able to use, like, let me see. It's very strong early to mid game. It's very strong early game. You don't have a bunch of resources. Extra few points of damage. Mid game it falls off. But do I want all strength? Do I still want strength and con? These things never get like straight to the point, these stupid build guides. All this stuff I don't care about, like Acolyte Sage. Well, I don't care about your background, bro. Let me just get to the fucking point. Oh, multi-class for an assassin rogue. Interesting. Archer assassin. That would probably be like all dex. Yeah, they saying you don't need strength. You're basically just a pure archer. So you want what, dex and con? Oh, you need intelligence, I guess, for casting. $14 con. You still want 14 con. And 14 int. But then I guess you got extra points. Oh, here, strength to 10. That's what they say to start with. Dex, int, and con. But see, I hate the even numbers because if I do a fucking ability score increase, this is gonna go to 19, or it's gonna go to 18 and then 15, which is so stupid. I hate starting with one odd and a fucking even. Can I just say fuck that and go like 15 int? Because that's stupid. I don't want to. I'm so OCD about that shit. I don't want to go to a fucking odd number on anything. I don't want any of my stats to be odd, even if it means that it's lower. So see, now we can do 18 and 16, bro. And then if I still want con to be, yeah, see, it still evens out. Then I can still do con to 16. And then I'm losing 20. I'm losing the 20. I don't know. I just don't like the fucking even numbers. I mean the odd numbers. I probably didn't really need to. Anyway, Arcane Archer, cantrips. I guess I'll take True Strike. I don't need guidance. Banishing Shot. Additional psychic damage, force damage, necrotic damage, poison damage. We'll take we'll do the grasping arrow because that makes them take damage when they move. Or necrotic. What does feeble do? Oh, that's cool. It does it makes them do half damage. We'll take that. Enfeebling shot. Oh, I get 3. Okay, well then I'll take enfeebling, grasping, and banishing. I don't know if those are like the meta choices. I don't care. Alright, and then
I know that look. It's just
alright, never mind.
something I have to live with.
Do I really care about leveling her? I don't know. Let me look at my shit here. Anything I can do? Do I have any weapons I can use for that? Give me your shit, bro. Give me all your shit. So I don't have any, we'll have to give him a short sword later. Oh no, here's short sword. And then later we'll give them both like the dual wielding feat. I always forget there's a difference between the dual wielding feat and another feat that lets you like use 2 weapons, and they don't do the same thing. Like one lets you use the proficiency bonus, and dual wielding lets you two-handed fighting. I think two-handed fighting is more important. Dual wielding lets you like dual wield like two-handed weapons or something, I think. Like long swords or some shit. Two-handed fighting is the one that gives you the proficiency bonus. I feel like it makes it complicated. I feel like they should just give you like one fucking like feat for it. Because I was so confused the first time. Because the first playthrough I did with my with the Starion, it was like I had the like gloves or whatever that give you like dual wielding or one of the two, but then like I still didn't know. I was like, but I'm still not doing like proficient. Like I'm still not doing like the proficiency bonus or whatever with the other one. I was very confused.
The devil with this old fairy tale. The farmers. We can.
Sorry guys, I don't really care about this.
That's he'll require and then require. You might, but the devil.
Yeah, we know, dude. Devils are bad. Don't negotiate with them. We got it.
Frontiers at your calling. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
I just want to level him, and maybe I'll make him a hexblade, if I can do it from here. You know, I never thought Arms of Hadar was very good, but I guess it's so you can like you can disengage. I don't know. It never felt very powerful to me.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
I don't know. Do I need to respec him to get Hexblade, or do you unlock it at level 1 or 2? Agonizing Blast, Devil's Sight are like the most important ones to begin with, basically. Yeah. Repelling Blast. I'm gonna get rid of Arms of Hadar. I just don't like it. It never felt very good or very strong to me. Maybe I'm stupid for that, but I never thought it was very good. Hex. I like Hex. I never saw like a lot of use out of it, but I liked it for some reason. What do I need? Charisma. See, why the fuck does he have it? Like, they just built these... The default stats for the companions are horrible. Why does he have Dex and Intelligence? It's literally just... It's probably for lore, role-playing purposes, but it's not... It's literally just making your build not good. Like, I'm just gonna have to fuck... It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna have to fucking respec him. Whatever. Let me just respec him. I don't know if I'm even gonna use him, but let's just fucking respec him, dog. It's just I hate the I don't usually like bother with like respecing all of their stats. The only one that you absolutely 100% always have to mandatory respec is Shadowheart, because by default she's like for no reason her stats are split between Dex and Strength, which is why like you ever have a problem with in this game where you're trying to hit something with her, like she's trying to hit something with her melee weapon and miss. It's because they compromised her strength between Strength and Dex, and it's like, why would you do that?
I shall be here in like
The other characters doesn't really matter that much. I'm doing it on him because I'm probably gonna have to respec him anyway to get Hexblade. Yeah, you have to, you have to get from level 1. Bind hexed weapon. But I think they said you still have to go Pact of the Blade to get like the extra attacks or something. Yeah, like this is good, but it doesn't give you the extra attacks, I think, is what somebody was saying. I would get the Hexblade's Curse. Damage rolls against the target, you gain a bonus to proficiency bonus. Nice. You need less to critically hit. You can roll a 19 and still crit. You gain proficiency with medium armor, shields, and martial weapons. Oh, nice. Okay. And bind hex weapon, which lets you use your charisma instead of strength or dex. Gotcha. As long as you're proficient. Wrathful Might. Sure. And then, yeah, we're gonna... This is so dumb. Okay, so charisma and... I guess charisma and dex. Does he need dex or con? I sometimes I like never know which you should have. You don't actually need your dex for the it uses your charisma instead of your dex, right? Do I still need dex? I feel like that's the thing that sometimes so confuses me, because even with like Paladin, if you do Paladin and like Pact of the Blade Warlock, which is what I'm doing for my Dirge, it's supposed to use your charisma modifier for things, but then people are still saying that like strength still matters, and I don't really understand why. I know there's a difference between rolling to hit and rolling for damage, but like I don't know which one affects which, or if it only affects... Yeah, that's the only thing I don't understand. It uses your okay, the damage rolls use your proficiency bonus. So I guess you still need whatever in order to be able to hit. I guess it still affects roll to hit. I don't know. I'm completely have no idea. So I guess we'll use I guess we'll just use dex. I don't planning on using like strength weapons like finesse. I usually just go unless I'm specifically going with like with Shadowheart, I go strength because I usually use her have the mace. But on anybody else, like short swords or finesse. So like, yeah, you can literally it'll just use whichever one's better. So I think we're gonna do that. Maybe some of my choices are wrong, I'm not sure. And that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay. What is my shit? It's a rapier right now. That's fine for now. Bind hex weapon. We'll go, Alright, so I'm thinking most of this shit is gonna be... Oh yeah, so that's actually a class action. And you need to actually use that to get that effect. When I was reading that on the thing, I thought it was a passive, but now I'm remembering people were talking about, the person I was watching talking about the subclasses were saying, you need to do that, and when you do that, you're going to have like an advantage against enemies. But yeah, I'm going to put my spells over here and my other shit over here. I don't know if I'll use him. We'll see. I mean, if I make Gale a Blade Singer, I probably won't do both, right? Probably don't need to do both. But we can try. We can try and see which one I like better. You know, I can try both of them out. I mean, I'm definitely gonna do like these classes probably on my own, like Tav. But just to get a taste, I can do this. Alright, you get to choose your pact at level 3, right? So Pact of the Blade, of course. And probably Misty Step. Or I'll do... Actually, I'm going to do Darkness because I'm already starting with Devil's Sight. The thing is, like, on my first playthrough, I never figure out how the fuck to use Darkness in a way that made sense, because it blinds you as well. I don't think I've still really done it, but yeah, having Devil's Sight is key. So yeah, all my other shit is over here. Oh, not that one. What is going on? Hold up. Why don't I have... Why do I have the Pact of the Blade but not the Bind Pact weapon? Can I not do both? Is it because I have Hexblade I can only do one or the other? Shit. I was literally, whoever I was watching says you have to do both to get the extra tags. But I don't think you can make a weapon both a hexed weapon and a packed weapon. So I'm not sure what these people were talking about. Shit, do I have to respec again? They were saying you have to do that to get the extra attacks or whatever. I don't know. Oh man, my stream is already going to be over in like 5 minutes. I might go a little over time. I want to, you know, how much time did I spend just doing this? But, you know, unfortunately, we're not going to get a chance to actually try shit out this time. So we're not going to, we're just not going to deal with this right now. We're just going to, grab, who was I fucking using? Wait, who was I freaking using? Oh, Asterion, right? So yeah, the idea was to be able to try it out, but you know, at least as I said, next Friday I'm gonna try to stream with my friend on like a multiplayer
What can I do for you?
stream.
I would, but you have... Well...
But at least we progressed this, like, a tiny bit. I'll go a bit over and we'll see if we can get, like, a little bit more done. I'm not, like, super exhausted right now. Like, I sometimes am when I do my streaming.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Asterion, what the fuck?
Shit.
Yeah,
shit, dude.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
It looks like you're a vampire, dude.
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
So it is what it looks like.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire.
He's a vampire?
Sanguine hunger.
You mean the guy with pale skin and red eyes and 2 fangs is a vampire? And the boar that had missing blood? I can't believe I didn't see it. They even found the boar you snacked on.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals.
Oh, the vampire vegan.
Kobolds,
Got it.
whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now.
Huh?
Too weak.
He's a vampire vegan, baby.
If I just
He only feeds on animals.
Clara. Fight better.
That's like from Supernatural, right? They did that shit in there too, yeah. Me and my wife watched Supernatural. They had the same shit.
Courses through you. And your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure he'd say no. More likely he'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
You tried to bite me. How can I trust you?
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine, and everything can go back to normal. No, of course.
No, are you mad? You're not drinking me,
Silly things
dude.
you can ask.
But now that I know you're a vampire, you
Four
can
legs, please.
eat our enemies.
See you in the morning.
No, I mean, yeah, feed on a boar or something tonight, but
You watch him stalk away.
but like, now that I know, buddy, you can just feed on our we gotta fight some dudes anyway. You can go bite one of their necks. I don't think we have any problem with killing people over here. I'll just tell him that. I mean, like, you can snack on our enemies. Just don't snack on friends.
I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your...
Phrasing.
Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
Not at all. Having a vampire on your side could be useful.
Indeed it could. These are very helpful in a fight. Of course, I can't summon wolves or turn to mist like a true vampire. Being a spawn has its drawbacks.
Is that how you could stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here.
Interesting.
Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly
I like that
legal
one.
activities now.
We can go into people's homes without an invitation. That's cool.
We can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The mind flare
That's my
power site?
theory, but who knows?
Mind flare power
I'm
site?
just glad you're being sensible
Mind
about these
player ferricite?
revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
So we're travelling with a vampire, are we? Of course we are. Word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
Enough. We need him, like it or not.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision that was made.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
I have to say it's funny. I think like Astarion probably started as the character as one of the characters I was like least interested in at the beginning, but he grew to be like one of my probably one of my absolute favorites in this game. He's pretty fantastic, and his like storyline in this is probably one of the ones that gets like the most like character development. I think for like pure character development, his and Lae'zel's are the best. Well, and Shadowheart's actually too, depending on how you go with it. But I'm preferential to Lae'zel and Astarion's storylines as far as character development goes. Not necessarily my favorite characters, But my favorite storylines for their like character development purely. Like Karlach is one of my other all-time favorites. Like she's best girl. But she doesn't necessarily go through that much like change in her character. She's basically already like the fucking best girl when you meet her, and then it's more like her own personal like shit she has to go through, but like yeah, she doesn't have that much like change in her character. So that's what I'm talking about with Astarion and Lae'zel. Like they have some really phenomenal like writing and development.
Bloody
Shadowheart is like a good, I would say is like a good second to those two. But she goes through some good changes as well, or she can. It all depends on what you do in the game, which is what's so nice about this game.
Now, as for this Raphael,
Is like how you can affect their development as characters.
What do you make of him? No, that's not the worst prospect.
And like again, more stuff about Raphael. I do not care. We do not know anything right now. There's no point in conjecture.
Good. That's what I wanted. I know people. You don't need when there were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Perhaps you did see. Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Well, let's see. It's 11:05. Let's just do. Can I do? Is it gonna be possible to do like one thing?
Come, there are.
Let me do this real quick. I just want to see what I can get done in the next like 10 minutes or so. We're gonna go a little bit over because this is how it tends to go. Is I don't get as much done as I want to get done. So.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
All right. The one thing I didn't think I can actually. That's what I was trying to do, instead of like walking out of there. I didn't get a point that was closer. That's fine. Actually, it might have been better to come out over there, but it only take like a minute. Oh, wrong way, fucking moron. It'll only take a minute if you go the right way. Because I said I wanted to try some shit out. Let's like get any chance to try Bladesinger and Arcane Archer. Those are the ones we went with for now.
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Yeah, I find that Astarion starts off. It's kind of like what I said with, well, to a much greater degree. It's kind of like what I said with Raphael. Like I don't find him charming at all. Like the first time you meet him, and then later he becomes. But Astarion's charm makes Raphael look like a chump. But I just meant it's the same kind of idea. Like Astarion starts off not being very likable, in my opinion, and then he I feel like he endears himself to you pretty well. At least once like most of the veil is lifted. I think the reason for that is he's not a good liar. Like he's not good at like he thinks he's like good at like deceiving. I mean, all the companions do that to some degree, but like he thinks he's good at deceiving you and covering up the true story, but he's like very, very transparent, and like, but once that drops, he's a delight. I think he's a delight. I mean, as I feel like we've already witnessed, now that we know he's a vampire, some of that has come out a little bit more. Doggy. That's the one thing, no matter what kind of bastard I play, always nice to Doggy.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Always nice to Doggy. No other answer there. Only one correct answer. Be nice to Doggy. Why am I not remembering how to go that way? Oh, no, now I remember. Okay. Yeah, this part is like a bit tricky at the beginning. You're very like locked down into going like a certain way, but
Tell me, Gale.
Time, or rather,
so
the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
oh, I wonder if I can do something here.
It will be my home.
I'm wondering if I can do something here. Cause this guy's a prick. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Eridan's a fucking piece of shit. I don't think I've ever done this. No, I've never done this before. But this guy's a dickhole.
Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
He's just a dickhole. I don't think I've ever done things this way before, but he's a dickhole. And you gotta make your playthroughs more interesting. Do things you haven't done before. I have so many playthroughs, I have to do things differently. And it's definitely fitting of like a neutral or chaotic character. My character is supposed to embrace the chaos.
I don't fancy their chances.
Ooh, I got an idea. Oh, it's blinded, so I can't do that. Okay, that's fine. See, I like some different elements you can do. I never really used it this way. I was always just like, oh, thunder, because it doesn't, like, yeah, there's actually, I don't know if that's what I'm gonna use. Let me see. Blade song, blah, blah, blah.
One by one.
Oh, there's my second, oh, I already had the second, never mind. Oh, hey, food, Asterion. Now you're allowed to feed on humans. There you go.
Comes easy these days.
Drink dick blood. This guy's a dick. Drink dick blood. That sounds so horrible, but I just thought that was funny. Oh, so his other buddy's somewhere in this cloud, right? Does she not even... Dude, she doesn't even see us because of the fog cloud, I think. Is that right? That's right. Okay. Cool. He still got True Strike on him? No. Did that not? Fuck, man. Why am I missing with everything? Where do you see how many like little charges you got of stuff? Oh, healing charge. Yeah, he just has a very high defense, apparently. Nice. Now we can... She's standing right over there. I guess she doesn't have to die. He was a dick. And his friend saw me. But I guess she doesn't have to die. Now, do I need to clear this fog? Did I have, no, I didn't have... Oh yeah, here, Gust of Wind. Let's go through here without getting blinded. Alright, Asterion, you got some thieves' tools. That was fun, so we got to try Blade Song a little bit. Oh, you know why I'm an idiot? Because I was attacking with Lae'zel with her. I made her the full dex archer, and I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, so she's not gonna be able to hit anything because I dumped strength. Right. So actually, I should probably, oh, it's too bad because she's like Ring of Flinging. We'll have to put that on somebody else, I guess. Maybe if I end up with Karlach. But yeah, short bow. If I could get like, is there like longbows, right? Anyway. Why didn't mean to do that. I might go ahead and learn that on Gale. I have 2 scrolls of it now. How much gold do I got? 450. Yeah, I spent a lot of my gold. So he can use light armor, but if you do that, you can't use mage armor, right? I don't think I have... Do I have any light armor at the moment? Anyway? No, I don't have any light armor right now anyway, I think. I wonder if she has anything to say.
I told them to run, the idiots. You better turn north here, or you'll end up like them.
She doesn't know I killed them. That's so funny. I put a fog cloud on here, and she was like just out of the way. She didn't even engage in combat. I was fighting these guys over here on the other side of the cloud. No, I just decided to attack Aridin for no reason. Well, no, not no reason. He's a dick. And I didn't do that on any other playthrough. So I was like, I'm gonna fucking do. I have so many playthroughs. I'm gonna just attack him, just because he's a prick. All right, we're not going that way quite yet. I'm like going over time on my stream, just because I didn't really get much of a chance of trying out the new classes.
Please.
So we're just gonna do like a little bit more. What time is it? It's about 11:20. All right, I'm gonna get off in about 11 minutes. I'll stop at 11:30. Regardless of whatever's going down. So here we go. This is a encounter of a sort.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
No, she's the sweet lady who sold me potions in the grove. Why are you threatening her, guys?
He's with the hag. Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get him.
Why are you attacking a poor innocent lady? How dare you? How frickin' dare you, you thugs? Oh my god, I'm gonna make his brother blow up on him. But I think that would hit her too. Oh, it couldn't be helped. I had no choice. The innocent old lady vanished in a puff of smoke. Interesting. I didn't know innocent old ladies could do that. Interesting. What an interesting turn of events. Dear Joel and Demir, don't get mad. I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon. So not a word to Ma'am, alright? She has enough on her plate. Mayrina. So I got to try Corpse Explosion. It's not on my... I didn't go... This guy... My character here is a cleric. I didn't go Death Domain on him because I have him right now as a cleric of Talos, which apparently I forgot and was doing like a lot of tier shit instead of Talos shit. But yeah, Talos is like the god, like Lord of Storms. So I'm like, let me actually do a Tempest cleric. So I'm doing a Tempest cleric. So we're not doing a Death Domain. But Gale, as a wizard, has access to it for some reason. So we used that. Now I'm apparently a little bit of a dummy here, so... Ooh, a 2! Wow. I have no idea. It looks like a very peaceful, beautiful swamp to me. Nothing wrong with this situation at all. Nothing wrong at all whatsoever. take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me, Auntie E. Ooh, thanks, Auntie. Ooh, an apple? Thanks, Auntie. Oh God, my stomach. Something was off about that apple. Well, but she said I could have him. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, why did I eat the other one? Oh God. She just seems like such a nice old lady. I couldn't say no to like the juicy apple in the basket she left for me. Another basket of apples? Oh, no, it's okay. I'm full now. Oh, it's a cute little sheep. What's up, little sheep? La-di-da-di-da. This is a very nice and pretty little marsh here she's got. Is this your home, Auntie? Ooh, a riverside tea house. Oh, it's so lovely. It's so lovely. Who's this fella? Let me say it really quick. Yeah, my character's a little bit of a dummy, apparently, so...
stranger.
This is a perfectly normal marsh.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
Racist? Pardon, but who or what is a Gur?
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure.
Yay!
I wish I had half
Old-timey
the
racism.
think
Yay!
my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. And I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
If I were a cutthroat, I wouldn't admit it either.
True. And I have no proof to offer but my word. If you wish it, our paths need not cross again. I'm hunting a vampire spawn. And it's a little too bright.
A vampire spawn, you say? Why does that sound so familiar?
But I fear he's gone to ground. Hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out. If I can afford her blood price.
Well, here he is. This is Hysterian. Only a spawn. Pity. Not like it's a real vampire.
I don't know. I'm sure a vampire spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry.
Interesting, Hysterian. What do you think?
That's Astarian. No. Impossible.
These days, I'm making the impossible look easy. May I? Excellent.
A vampire? It can't be.
Oof, ouch. Hysterian, buddy, I thought you said you got you nodded to me and you said, "Oh, Hysterian, buddy. Buddy, that's a bad look there, buddy." You asked me for permission to end this guy, and then you die in a little puddle of fire. Okay. Maybe better luck next time there, bud. I'll take care of it. That was embarrassing. Oh, I should have done that first. Alright. You sure you got this? You sure you got this, buddy? You might want to take a little sip. Take a little sip. Take a little sip. Alright, we're finishing right as we finish this combat.
hurry. I am death.
Here, we'll give Astarion a little bit of time to recover. Banish.
This is worth the cost.
Oh, you know what I didn't use? I didn't use aid. I got this really nice spell. I didn't use it. We'll do that once I'm all healed up. Here, I'll give you my blessing, Astarion. All of y'all get my blessing. He's still banished. You can't damage him when he's banished, right? That wouldn't make much sense. I don't know how it works. I've never really done it before. Alright, we'll just take another sip. We'll let Astarion take it slow. He thought he was ready and he wasn't. I'll try to save him from any more embarrassment. Yeah, you can't really target. So I think as long as he's banished, we're just gonna have to wait for him to come back. I just wanted to give Astarion a little bit of time to catch up. Here, we'll just twiddle our thumbs a little bit. He's banished for one more turn, so here, I'll take a heal. Why not? I'm just trying to give Astarion a little bit of a second chance. That was a little bit embarrassing for him. Let him collect himself. Here, I'll give him a Blade Ward. I'll give us all a Blade Ward. That's a mod that improves Blade Ward, I think. I wish I had let him there's an option in that cutscene where Astarion just rips the guy's throat out before there's even a chance to go into combat, but I kind of let the mic drop a little bit. Oh, my phone just died. Well, that's because my stream should have ended like about half an hour ago, so it just kept saying connect charger, connect charger, connect charger. Man, Astarion not having a good time. He wanted to do this, but didn't really go very well for him. I think he's got a kind of a high defense, right? Like, oh yeah, his AC is a bit high. At this level, that's a bit high. Here, I can cast this at second level, get a couple extra shots. Guaranteed shots. Broke his concentration, that's good. Nice. There we go. Alright, now, because he keeps moving, we'll hit him with this, so that if he moves, he'll take slashing damage. That's a nice trick from the Arcane Archer subclass. Or we can just end him. No. He got a little bit of higher AC. Alright. Good job, Astarion. Okay job, Astarion. Man, I don't think I'm gonna let you live this one down. Man, you were all talk there, buddy.
Let's hope it doesn't come back to fight me later. What's hiding in there?
Alright guys, that's our stream. I went a bit overtime, so this is a pretty nice crossbow, actually. Oh, here's some light armor. I can give that to Gale now that he's Blade's Song. But I won't be able to use mage armor, so I'm gonna be, Anyway. Alright guys, catch you next time. This was fun. I'm gonna try to start, I think I am gonna start doing more BG3 streams. Cause it's fun. And, yeah. Alright man, alright guys, have a good night. If you're watching, don't forget, if you enjoyed, don't forget to follow. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good night, y'all. Bye.